Hello, namaste, and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena, and today I will discuss about zero trust architecture and how you can achieve zero trust architecture in your organization. Zero trust means you are not trusting anyone, and trust is the vulnerability. And how what exactly this is means we know there are something in our organization, whether that's data, assets, applications, services, which we don't want to have access by the hackers or unauthorized user. And every time who is accessing those assets, those data, which is critical to us, we are just going to check it every time. Prove your authenticity, who you are. Either you are having the right to access it, prove it. So every time we will ask them to prove your identity, to just give access before on those assets. So that's the zero trust, and how just you are gonna to achieve it. In today's session I'm just going to discuss about it. As you can see in this diagram, first of all you need to identify what are your DA, DAAS, what are your critical data, assets, applications, and services. First of all, you need to identify. Okay. Once you identify it, create a kind of separate zone or the protected surface where you will place it. And you can see there is a castle, and over there are some important things on that, some highly restricted zones, protected zone. As a parameter, there are someone who is continuously observing, who is just coming in inside us, inside our network, and there is a guard on the gate, and if some letter is coming, then they are also checking it. And another gate who want to have access on this critical most important data, they need to pass a lot of security checks. They need to prove their identity. So that's an example of zero trust architecture. Similar way, in case of our infrastructure in our company, we can achieve it. It's not like technology is just we are, but we are going to use some kind of technology. It's a mindset. It's the way, whatever the resources we are having, utilizing those resources in a better way to protect our organization. Okay, to protect our data, application, services from the hackers, so that they will not be able to misuse those. Okay, so here are we are designing a protected surface. Over there we just micro segmented it, create zero trust policies. So every time we observe each and every movement who is trying to reach to this critical area, this protected surface. Okay, what applications, for example, here is some user, and that user want to access that critical data protected surface. We are going to check what was their movement, because we have, for example, in our organization, the proper monitoring system which can observe the complete steps of their movement, from where it came, what step it took, what application it's using, what services they are using to reach to the particular location. Okay, here I just, you can say email security, next generation firewall, identity management, or the secure access service edge, or the endpoint detection and response, endpoint security we are using. Clear? And how just you are gonna to achieve it? First of all, you need to identify your protected surface, design it, make the identification of each and every assets of your, and then classification of it. Yes, this is the critically important asset for our company, and now I'm just going to put into the protected surface. Okay, now throughout your organizations who are trying to reach to this protected surface, observe it closely. Okay, build zero trust architecture or the policies where you are not going to trust anyone in any case. Maybe just some example say, okay, in our network, in a LAN for example, when we are accessing some devices, some servers, and once we log in on it, next time, for example, say we need not to log in because our credentials, our authentication has been saved on the devices. Okay, so we need not to log in every time. We need not to prove our identity. But in case of zero trust, every time when you access it, you need to prove your identity. And here is the it's a very crucial role in monitoring and maintaining. Continuously, you need to monitor what's going on. You just micro segmented your protected surface so that you come to know, yes, this is the person, user, application, services just trying to access it, where it came, either it's from internal or external, doesn't matter. For zero trust architecture, everything is just coming like a outside world. It's vulnerable. They will just raise a flag and say, then prove your identity. In this way, we can achieve zero trust and can save our organization from different kind of attacks. So follow me on the cybersecurity prism and get the notification for the next interesting and informative session. Also share that session with the friends group members so that they can understand about the zero trust architecture and how it's helpful for the organizations to just protecting them from different kind of cyber attacks. So see you in the next session. Namaste.